Hello everyone, this is Catherine. Now I'm doing the video recap for Thursday. I divided it to 4 parts. The first is listening practice. Second is well said on chapter 10. Third one is the industry journal 4. Finally, it's presentation number 2. Before we list the listening practice, I will list some words will be listened in the TED Talks. The first one, visualize. It's a verb. The meaning is imagine, conceive of, see in one's mind. For example, I can visualize his face easily. Complexity. It's a noun. It means the quality of being intricate and complex. For example, financial complexity. Retina. It's a noun. It means the light-sensitive memories carrying the back wall of the eyeball. For example, the disease of retina. Primary visual cortex. It's a noun. It means the best study visual area in the brain. For example, the primary visual cortex controls my feelings. Realization. It's a noun. It means an intermediate station that passes information between terminals. For example, many jumped into the relay station when in town. Activate. It's a verb. It means put in motion or move to act. For example, activate a fire alarm. Interrogate. It's a verb. It means pose a series of questions to. For example, the policeman is interrogating a prisoner. Figment. It's a noun. It means a contrived or fantastic idea. For example, Inception is just a figment of imagination. Dot. It's noun. A small, narrow, pointed missile that is thrown short or a sudden, quick movement. For example, necessity is a hard dot. Augment. It means to make something greater. For example, augment the equipment. Enhance is a verb. It's to make something greater as in size, extent, or quantity. For example, enhance the cultural quality. And then we separate several groups to discuss 2 questions. The first is, can technology improve or help creativity? The second one is, can creativity improve technology or take away from them? So after we talk about that, most classmates agree that the technology improve or help creativity. I remember Roya took one example about the software like Maya and 3D Max. Because of this software, so we can design the model quickly and easy to see. So it's convenient and improve our creativity. And Tina also talked that in advertising, so because of the technology, the advertising market become more successful to express their ideas for the clients. The listening video come from TED Talks. It is really hard one for me, so I can just remember a little about this TED Talk. The orator Tom Wojcik represented the experiment of big waves. He explained how the 3 parts of human brain processing the visible item to feeling, ventral stream, dorsal stream, and the limbic system. The schematic view is that the eye visually integrates what we look at. The brain processes this in parallel. The figments of information asking whole questions to create an identified mental model. Followed by this principle, they created an infinite wall to compare and contrast the big idea, and the act of engaging and creating interactive imagery enriched meaning. At last, he showed a software system to make the invisible visible. He believes making images meaningful has three parts: making ideas clearly by visualizing them, interactive and persistent. After that, we had a pronunciation practice about linking and connected speech on chapter 10 in Wellside book. There are 5 rules. First one, when the final consonant sound of one word and the first consonant sound of the next word are the same, the sound is lengthened or held, not pronounced twice. For example, big game, at 12. When the consonant words are similar, make only one placement for both sounds. For example, sit down, come back. The next rule, when the final sound is a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel sound, it often sounds like the consonant jumps to the next word. For example, clean up, drop him off. Cleaned up, drop him off. Next rule, when the final sound is a stop consonant like p, b, k, g, t, d, and the next word begins with a consonant, do not release the first stop consonant. They should like one word. For example, stop sign, cab driver, big problem. When a word ends in t and the next word begins with y, the combined sound is ch, as choose. Is t plus y and is ch, ch. For example, central, control. When a word ends in d and the next word begins with y, the combined sound is j, it sounds like juice. For example, did you, could you? So after that, we wrote down 5 sentences that involve these rules. The first one, could you just think about it? Could you just think about it? Number 2, did you let them go? Did you let them go? Number 3, the office called you at work. The office called you at work. Number 4, can you find your book? Can't you find your book? Number 5, we looked your number up. We looked your number up. After that, then we talk about the industry journal 4. We will hand in the next Tuesday, and we'd better to check the requirements of the textbook in page 168. And he will emphasize the significance of using our own words to summarize the article, also connective words. Moreover, no more mistake in independent sentences. For example, according to someone's article and then title blah blah published in New York Times on April 28, 2011. That's an independent sentence, and we have no finished the. We have to finish the idea. For example, and this is one sentence from my Industry Journal 3, the summary. According to the article, leading glass innovator and manufacturer EFI reflects on new modern interior design trends, written by chemicals and chemistry editors in 2011. The author said the glass and lighting was the new trend in interior design. So in this sentence, I need to describe what the author said. Also, we need to at least 2 or 3 times to mention that the author said, the author talked, to show that all the ideas were the author's, not me. Meanwhile, Hayward also pointed out that each of the draft was important to prove the summary was written by ourselves. So we need to see the process. So please hold all the drafts, even though it was written by hand, or even it's only less words. Next we talked a little about our final presentation. We need to choose one topic, either trend or an artwork, and this should be decided before next Tuesday. And we will do some work for this presentation at then. So we should find as more information as possible about what we want to present. At last, is the homework. The first one is our website practice, page 147. Choose 3 of them and record and upload them to our blog. Next is finish the Industry Journal 4. It should be turned in next Tuesday, and with the word list and the draft, all the draft. And the next, we should decide which topic we want to show as the presentation number 2. So find some information about that topic. This is all. I think that day we should know about. So thank you for listening. Have a good weekend.